cafe anyway.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Hey, we're back in Podcastro Valleymont. Woo! At Cafe Anyway, the last place on earth. Mike Matthews. Episode 1226. That'd be the day after Christmas. I know people who have their birthday the day after Christmas. That's a bummer. Or the day of Christmas. They're like, what? I'm getting these presents. Is it because it's Christmas or is it because you like me for my birthday?
Mike's Daily Podcast.
That's the question that's being asked by all these poor Christmas babies, man.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And I'm really happy to bring you a new segment. It's something that probably will make you pregnant with happiness. Well, that was a weird figure of speech. I think what I'm trying to tell you is I'm trying to reach for the name of this segment. Let's call it the
Mike's Daily Podcast
Newsbleed section. Yes, that's a colorful name. Okay, that's coming up.
Mike's
So stick around.
Daily
Oh, we also have Chely Shoehart,
Podcast.
Floyd the Floorman, and Kellyanne Conway. No, I mean John Deere the engineer. That's right. Kellyanne Conway, your time is done. Go away. You got Trump into office, so now relax. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy, what was her name? Catherine Harris from Florida, who helped Bush become president. Just go and hang out with her. And that would be great. I'd hang out with her. I guess that would be fun. Oh, so people are really... Should we do the whiny white man wine list? Just a real quick one here.
Oh, I like
The whiny white man wine list.
People are complaining about the reactions to Fidel Castro. Okay, the president, or whatever you call him, of Canada, Trudeau, he said something like he did his best, Fidel Castro did his best to help the Cuban people. Whereas, okay, all of a sudden everybody jumps on him. Canada, oh, let's build a wall around Canada now because they were pro-Fidel Castro. Just ridiculous. They have nothing to talk about. The whiny white men conservative talk show hosts. I feel bad for them. They're really scrambling for content. Hey, look who just walked in. Hello, Mike Matthews and Chely Shoehart, gift shop supervisor. It's nice to be back in Podcastro Valleymont. It is nice. It's kind of rainy. It's windswept right now. I'm not seeing as many deer as I was, Chely. No, Mike Matthews? No. I mean, I was during the summer, but now I think now that it's cooler, they've got more food, there's more grass, they can go up into the hills again. And that's what it is. Mike Matthews, are you on Snapchat? Snapchat? No, I don't understand Snapchat. Mike Matthews, everyone's on Snapchat. Look, here's a little story I did on Snapchat. Oh, I'm watching it. Wow. You're brushing your teeth. I know, Mike Matthews. You have perfect teeth. Look who else just walked in. Oh, Mike, this is Floyd the Floorman. And this is John Deere, the engineer, Mike. You are very well rested after your long time off, aren't you? Yes, I took some time off. I did some fun things, like go to Pacific Grove, which I mentioned last show, I guess was considered racist at one point. And I guess everywhere has been considered racist at one point. Ah, racism's awful. Clem last show, jeez. What a nutter. I want to use that expression a lot more, nutter. And that was, so I was talking to someone at my job recently. We were discussing why Hillary Clinton didn't come out with her concession speech right away. And I guess there have been politicians in the past that have not come out with their concession speech. They wait till the next day. But then the next day came, and I remember I was on the air, and I thought I was going to have to carry it live. So they said she's going to do her speech at exactly, what was it, 8:30 or 7:30 Pacific time. She ended up being like an hour and a half late to doing her speech. And I thought to myself, wait a minute. If that was a reflection of how she was going to be as a leader, that might be one reason why I'm glad she's not president, or having to deal with the fact she's not president. But that was weird to take so long to do her concession speech. I know that sounds very conservative talk show host of me to say that, but it just was, get out there and, you know, do your speech. It's as if she had not even considered this was going to happen. I guess none of us considered it was going to happen, but you would expect the person who was going to be our leader. But the person I was talking to at my job said, no, you don't understand. She was so crushed. You don't understand. I'm like, yeah, but a leader of the country and of the free world should be a little bit less human? I don't know. Well, 2016 is almost over. We're coming up on the end of November, and then it is the end of November. Then December, we're done. We're done. And millennials took over in 2016. They really did. They showed us with their Pokemon game and their when they brought back the Nick at Night. What's that thing called? Nabisco.
And here's today's podcast picture.
It's that video game player, the Nabisco video game player, right? That thing. Whatever. They grew up with that Atari type game. That's the one I had identified with, was Atari. But they loved that video game so much, the home video game, they brought it back. Oh, the podcast picture today is a drawing. Why don't we do it with you, John Deere the engineer? Oh, great, I get another picture. Yeah, I like to draw you a lot with your wavy hair. Mike, do me instead! Floyd, John Deere, I can't decide. I'll surprise you, the listener. You'll just have to go to mikesdailypodcast.com and see which one I picked. Oh yes, and we're also doing this contest.
Mike's Yuletide Personalized MP3 for Thee contest.
Oh, the Oakland Raiders beat the Carolina Panthers. Awesome. I didn't realize someone that lives up the street from me is related to one of the old coaches or something. I don't follow sports. But I met the lady. She seemed really nice. And then I was talking to someone else, and they go, do you know that she's like related to the Raiders? And I'm like, oh, wow. So she has a big flag, Raiders flag, that she puts out on the day of the games. Isn't that exciting? Mike'sDailyPodcast.com has a link to Amazon. If you're going to buy anything on Amazon, that helps support us if you buy anything through that link at Mike'sDailyPodcast.com. There's also the PayPal. If you'd like to donate, you'll get a special greeting from all the Cafe Anyway characters. There's the past podcast pictures, past interviews I've done. And yes, if you would like to get a special Yuletide greeting from all the Cafe Anyway characters, email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com, and tell me why you love this show, or tell me why you hate this show. Email me, and I will read it on this podcast. If I do that, you will get a special MP3 for thee from all the Cafe Anyway characters. Wishing you a very happy Yuletide, Merry Christmas, or whatever holiday you want me to tell you. Happy Kwanzaa. I really need to celebrate Kwanzaa this year. I need to just participate, get all up in it. That was something that I did. I think I forgot to mention this, that on Thanksgiving night, I wanted to really get into the Thanksgiving spirit before it was done. I think this was about 9 o'clock on Thanksgiving night. So I watched all of the Thanksgiving episodes of New Girl, which they did one episode called Bangsgiving, where Schmidt is like trying to get everyone romantically involved with someone because everyone's single at that moment, and so he comes up with Bangsgiving. And then there's then I was watching How I Met Your Mother, which had Slapsgiving, which was when the Jason Segel character has to keep slapping Neil Patrick Harris. It was awesome. It got me all up in the spirit of Thanksgiving. But now that's long gone, and we move on to Christmas and Christmas lights, and I still haven't put them up yet because it's raining. I don't want to put them up in the rain. I don't want to put them up in the dark. Someday it'll stop raining in California. Who knows when? Oh wait, it hardly ever rains here. So we're just really blessed at this point. Why don't we wrap up this part of the show and get into the segment, this new segment. It's called
The Newsbleed Section.
Hey, maybe this is more of a cost-cutting show part of the show. We'll actually call it this one.
The Cutting Corners Corner.
The Cutting Corners Corner! So it's a little bit of news and it's a little bit of Cutting Corners Corner as well. PG&E is telling customers, beware, don't be spooked by energy savings urban legends. This according to the What's Happening Tri-City Voice that actually publishes their paper not too far away from where I am here in Castro Valley, Mont. Urban legends, myths, folklore, call them what you want. Pacific Gas and Electric Company is debunking energy savings urban legends by separating fact from fiction around 5 popular myths that just don't add up. Urban legend: shifting energy use to the off-peak hours during the evening will automatically save you money. The fact is, shifting your energy usage to the evening will not immediately save you money unless you're on a time of use rate plan, which PG&E has tried to get me to sign up for that, and I look at it and go, wait a minute. So I have to I don't like to do a bunch of appliance appliance-centric chores at night. I want to just relax and go to bed, and I have to wake up so early, so I don't really have time at night to do that. But you can conserving energy within high usage hours during the afternoon and early evening benefits everyone by reducing stress on the energy grid, but you have to use that time of use rate plan. Turning off electronics and appliances will eliminate energy use. That's the urban legend. The fact is, many electronics and appliances continue to draw energy even when they are turned off. If you want to save more energy, unplug electronics and appliances when they are not in use. Oh, that makes life so much more easy. How come this thing won't start? Oh, I didn't plug it in. How come my phone's not charged? Oh, it wasn't plugged into the wall. Dang it! Urban legend: vampire appliances draw electricity from outlets when equipment is turned off but still plugged in. Household electronics, such as, or this is the urban legend. Now I'm confused. I don't know where I am. What is this? Household electronics such as televisions, computers, and entertainment systems act as energy vampires, typically sucking up to 20% of the average home's energy use. However, the fact of the matter is, with the flip of a switch, customers can easily cut power to multiple devices plugged into a power strip all at once. So if it's on a power strip and you turn it off, then it's not drawing power anymore, and you're saving up to $75 a year. Urban legend: leaving a light on uses less energy than turning it off and on again. Like that light in Livermore and that firehouse, that fire station that's still on after like over 100 years. I learned all about that on 99% Invisible. Hello, I'm Rumi Mars. Welcome to 99% Invisible. Have you listened to that podcast yet? It comes out of a station in San Francisco. As much as I don't like the podcast because they are constantly trying to get you to donate money throughout the show, they're like, now we'll tell you the rest right after we tell you donate all your money to us so we can stay making the podcast and I can keep eating cheesy poofs. Welcome back to 99% Invisible. So that show is interesting sometimes, so I've learned a lot. And a little bit about the Livermore light bulb that's been on forever. They call it 99% Invisible because it's about architecture that if it's done right, it's 99% invisible. I think that's why they called it that. Or maybe the whole world is invisible and I'm getting a little deep. The fact of the matter is, leaving the light on when leaving a room for a few minutes won't save energy as opposed to turning it off and on in a short time frame. In an average home, lighting accounts for nearly 15% of electricity costs. Turning lights off when not in the room is a simple way for customers to save approximately $45 a year. Customers can explore advanced LED lighting options as well. This was advertising there. They got a store. PG&E. Look at them. Capitalists. Here's an urban legend. Electric space heaters save money. What? No, running just 2 electric space heaters can cost the equivalent of heating an entire home with a gas-powered system. Make sure you're thinking safely first. Try to avoid using a space heater. If a space heater is needed, try not to use your central heating system at the same time.